Nurburgring, and we are here in the Ring Meister series, in the street stock, the oval street stock. They are running here at the ring this week for the Ring Meister series, and I've been meaning to try this series out, so we are going to jump right into it with this car. It's going to be pretty interesting. I am not going to be fast at all, and I am number 20 here. I had no idea that this series had separate qualifying sessions, so that's fine. I'm actually happy about that because I'm going to be starting back in 20th. That's the number 20 car. Only got a few people behind me. This is pretty high strength of field, honestly. So we are not going to be fast. It's only going to be about us racing the track, obviously, as it would be here usually, especially for someone of my pace. But maybe we can avoid some of the early wrecks. This is an open setup series, but I am just running the default road set with 325 gear and 13 gallons of fuel. That's literally the only changes. I was going to run like a 13 gear. I think it's like the lowest available, but Billy was doing some testing and he said 325 actually pulls better and you're not chipping out on the long straightaway. So that's what we're going to go with here. If I can get it to slow down. We got Colton in here as well with us, and Billy, as I said. It's going to be tough. Colton starting way up in the field. It's going to be tricky for him to survive. Let's not miss a shift. Yeah, I'm going to be surprised if we survive the whole thing just by me, how likely I am to drive off the track or just miss a gear and spin myself. This thing is a ton of fun to drive around here, though. I love the ring, and this thing you can just drive like crazy. It feels so fast. I did not expect it to feel very quick at all. I thought it would be like the MX-5 or something around here, but it feels pretty dang quick. And we are coming around to get the checkered flag. This is the practice session, but no qualifying, so we're going to go straight to the grid. Hopefully there's not a long time there. Yeah, Colton's starting P11. He's probably one of the first ones to not qualify. Maybe the 3 is the first one to not qualify. It doesn't show qualifying times here, but I assume that's separate qualifying session like they used to do before they had it integrated. But we got Billy in here as well. He's number 15, starting 15th, and Colton, number 5, starting 11th. And we are number 20, only got 3 people behind us, and we're getting ready to hit the grid, so let's go.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
I'm going to be going very patient
Pit road is closed.
to start this thing.
The estimated SOF is
3,200.
That is extremely high.
there are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
That is an extremely high strength of field for a road race for me. Like 1900 strength of field is a high strength of field for a road race if I'm in it. And that's supposed to be near 3300. I mean, good grief. We are definitely number 20. Hopefully we can survive and get spread out. We got a couple people starting behind us, but hopefully they're not going to be super aggressive. Well, it's going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky.
18 car.
We just get through the first lap, the first like 8 minutes, which will be the first lap, and we get spread out. Might actually be in decent shape. These laps are about 8 minutes long. The fast guys I've seen are running like 751s, which is just insane. I don't think I even have come close to running an 8 flat yet. So that'll be fun. But we know we're not fast. We're just here for the fun.
Catch the 18 car.
So I was trying to adjust something real quick and I lose the pack, but that's
Get
alright.
ready.
There's Billy in the number 15 right next to us. We are a little bit closer to the front than I want to be here. I'm not really touching first gear, or at least I haven't been.
Alright, man. The pace car is in.
We should be going green here in just a second.
Green flag, green flag. Catch the
Alright.
18 car.
I'm just gonna be nice and calm. Okay, there's a guy backwards right in front of me as soon as we're going. That's nice.
Got one on your right. We have a slow car on the right. Clear on the right.
You've got damage on the right side.
Got one on your right.
Some guy started in the pits.
All clear.
Would have been
all
nice
clear.
not to slam into a guy head on right at the start, but nothing we can do about it. Had no idea he was sitting there until we came around that corner. It's like a 90-degree corner. Oh well. They might have been calling that out on the voice chat. Hopefully we don't blow up. I think we're alright. I might be in the wrong gear here. Can't remember if I'm running second through here or not. I think it's second. Alright. Did not expect to see a wrecked car before we even got to the start-finish line, but that's alright. We are still going here. Let's make sure we don't overdrive this. It's easy to go a little bit too fast.
Got a car stopped ahead. Go
Oh,
right.
we got somebody wrecked. That's the DuPont car. Okay. Dodge that. Got the 19 up here. He might be running the standard gear for the road setup. You're chipping out really quickly in that. We're going to drive off. Alrighty, alrighty.
Good luck again, David.
Gotta be careful. This whole first half of the lap, there's a couple corners that look a lot like you can take them a lot quicker than you actually can. But after we get through that, it's not too bad. It flows pretty well. You don't have to be right pinpoint accurate to be able to hit the lap, or at least get around the track. 23 behind us has caught up very fast. So I imagine we'll be letting him by at some point. Alright, we're doing alright hitting the downshifts. There's a corner coming up here that is a lot sharper than it looks. So this next one, I think. Not the left-hander, but the right-hander. So be careful about that. That is one I always struggle with overdriving. Alright, we're alright. Get slowed down for this really sharp one. Not too bad. Okay, we're in the grass. That was bad. A little bit loose in the grass, of course. Alright. Hitting the ground in this thing. We got another one coming up. Another sharp corner coming up that we need to watch out for. And then we should be pretty good. Not have to worry too much. This one up here. We're still going to overdrive it. Complete wrong gear. Let's just get this guy by
Got
me.
one on your right. All clear,
Hey.
all clear.
He's quicker. I don't need to be trying to hold him up or trying to stay ahead of him. That's just going to make me
Water
overdrive it.
temp is getting high.
And we're going to end up blowing up because of the front end damage.
Getting high.
That's unfortunate. Oh, great. Well, at least we're number 20. Let's try and be real careful with the downshifts and upshifts and everything. The water temp's still climbing, though. So we are probably done. If I had to guess, 23 up there is nearly looping it. Alright. And we're going to miss the carousel.
Got one on your left. Clear on the left.
Let's get the 6 by us. We got 9.5 seconds to the 10. We'll probably end up losing that as well. No idea what position we're in. But I cannot keep this thing cool. We are bright red on the water temp, pulling very little RPM, and it's still climbing. So I don't know. We are probably just done from that front end damage right at the beginning. Unfortunately, it wasn't overheating at all in practice, so I don't think it's the setup or the gearing. Obviously, it wouldn't be if Billy's running the same thing. I think he's doing okay. We're just going to take it easy here and just get free spots now instead of trying to go hard. It's probably best that we do that anyway. We can keep the car from blowing up. We should be able to stay ahead of the 10, I think. Maybe. Anytime that water temp is red, though, it has a chance to blow up. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. That's not what we wanted. I was all confused of where I was. I had my right foot on the brake instead of my left foot, because my left foot was on the clutch, thinking I was going to shift, but that was not a position to do that. Got the jump. Alright. Settle down, no more off tracks. Hopefully we won't blow up. And hopefully we don't have to lift going down the big straightaway. I don't think we're going to stay ahead of the 10 now. We're making too many mistakes and we're way too slow at this point. Oh, I wish that guy wasn't just stopped right in front of me out of the corner where I had no chance to see him. I tried to stop and avoid it, but we're coming out of a 90-degree corner and there's just a car sitting backwards in the middle of the road. What am I supposed to do? I couldn't avoid it in time. Alright. Watch that water temp go nuts. Unfortunately. Oh, this stinks. This stinks. At least we're number 20. So when we finish dead last because we blow up and have the worst damage in the field from right at the start. I've been really... My bad luck streak has been turning around, but in the middle of this bad luck streak, I've been getting damage like immediately as the race starts. And it's really frustrating to not even have a chance to compete. But we didn't have a chance in this one anyway, so it's not a big deal. We got this guy behind us who is looking fast. Just gonna give him the space.
Car on your left. You got about 5 laps. Keep right there. All clear, all
We're in
clear.
17th. Well, actually 18th now. It's probably where we're gonna end up finishing. Well, that's probably the best we can hope to end up finishing. We're probably gonna end up losing another spot to the 18 up here. Let's see if we can just get this thing to the end without exploding.
The water temp is getting high.
Oh, shut up. I can see it. Get this one guy back by us here. Move into 19th, and then we should be
The water
home
temp is
free.
getting high.
Just pull over for him.
Car on your right.
That's the guy that spun at the beginning.
All clear, all clear.
Or got spun.
The water temp is getting high.
We could end up getting some more free spots as well. But we're definitely not going to be passing anybody. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing there either. I said no more off tracks, didn't I? Should be getting white flag next time. I mean, what lap are we on? We're on lap 2. Okay, so there's 3 to go. Need to not rev it up too much.
The water temp is getting high.
Thank you, spotter. I can see it. I sure can see it. Guess you're not going to shift, huh? Okay. Just use that as an opportunity to cool the engine down a bit while we lose almost 2 seconds on time. Haven't seen Colton or Billy, so they're still going. Colton's in 14th, maybe. Billy's up to 11th.
The water temp is getting high.
Billy's really, really fast. But we are number 20, and we should be able to beat our car number, or at least match it. So it's not like we had high expectations. I knew I wasn't going to be fast. Okay. Way too wide right there. We got the sharp corner here. Okay, not bad. 22 is going to end up passing us. I can't go hard or I'm going to blow up. Cannot go full speed. Never even a chance to race because of the damage at the beginning. But this is probably where we're going to be on speed anyway. Like I said. I managed to run like an 8:05 or 8:04, I think, in practice. Obviously, I didn't get many laps in.
The water temp is getting high.
Takes like 30 minutes to get a couple laps in.
The water temp is getting high.
Okay. I think it was the 11 that spun. He is not on track, it looks like. The 8 is off as well. So that's fine. At least we get those 2 spots. But if we blow up, probably not going to get much. They might be off track, though. Really thought, since we were starting all the way in the back, we wouldn't have any trouble dodging anything, but did not expect to see a car sitting there. Really did not. Thought we'd make it past that corner. I thought they'd wreck like into the next section once we turn onto the country road. But no, they wrecked right at the beginning. And we had to hit them head on.
Sorry, Colton, I didn't mean to slow down there.
Oh, no worries. I'm plenty slow, so.
We are getting close to overheating real bad again, up in the 280s. It's getting worse, I think. Unfortunate that we have to have a boring video like this trying to keep the engine from overheating. But that's the way it goes, I suppose. I can go a lot faster than this, but that's only if I have equipment that can support going full throttle without overheating. I think we're getting the white flag next time. What lap are we on now? Still on the same lap? Okay. I think I asked that like 5 minutes ago, but this is still the same lap. Here's the place I overdrove last time.
The water temp is getting high.
Man, I love when they repeat the same thing over and over again. There should be an option if spotter going to say exact same thing for 9th time, maybe just stop saying it. I don't need the thing repeated to me 4 times a lap,
The water temp is getting high.
5 times a lap. Hit the curb. Coming up to the second carousel.
The water temp is getting high.
Alright, man, 2 to go.
There, I'll just turn you down to minus 35. Then maybe I won't hear you. Alright. Gonna be letting the 22 go by here in a second because we can't try and go fast at all without overheating. That'll put us P20, I believe. Right where we're supposed to be. You'll get past us by the time we get to the start-finish line, I imagine.
I'm not even at 6,000 RPM and it's going up real fast. When I did the damage thing, it didn't even say damage on the front end. I think it said like damage on the right side or something.
I shouldn't have shifted quite yet. Alright. Because I'm going so slow, I really don't know how to take these corners anymore.
Where to brake and whatever.
2 to go. We get 2 more laps of this very fun, fast action. Does this thing have tape? No. Not any that I can take off anyway. It's gonna be too late to do anything anyway. If we had tape, we could have ducked in and just taken all the tape off, but I don't think it's not an option in this car. Alright. A very nice and easy 33 seconds ahead of us to the next car, and then half a second to this guy. Hopefully he'll just get by us at some point. Not really at a good place to pass yet. Probably should just pull over for him. We'll stay on the right here. Alright. Haven't seen any mistakes. Or any more mistakes. But they could be so far ahead that they're able to get reset and back out before we can even get to them. Or they could just be keeping it really clean up there. I mean, this is a massive strength of field. Surprised at how high the participation is for these cars. We had like 60 or 70 people signed up here. And this is late in the week. Friday. So that's really cool. This seems to be a really popular series. I've been wanting to run this. I just all the cars they've had I have not even owned. I didn't really want to buy one just to run this and then be unfamiliar with it. There was a couple that I did have.
Nice run, Wade.
But I just forgot to look
You want inside?
at the Ring Meister series. But I'm going to try and run it a couple times. I love racing here. It's really fun. And we'll hopefully have better luck next time. It's cool for them to do different cars like this. I imagine they'll do... If they keep that series around for any amount of time, they're going to eventually have to do the, like, next-gen cars and stuff like that. Gen 4, maybe. Gen 4 around here would not be easy at all. Holy cow, that would be brutal. Maybe on the last lap we can go as hard as we can and see if we can catch back up to the 22 and not worry about blowing up. But I probably doubt we're going to be close enough. I don't even know if we're quick enough to keep up with them anyway. I'm glad we turned the spotter down. Just see him spamming the screen with your water temp is getting high. We might just... Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Great. I was gonna say, we might have just no straightaway speed. But, we just blew up, so... I guess we'll get 20th, unable to finish the race. Do we even finish half of it? I guess we do. We did more than 2 laps, so I guess we get credit for it. Oh, dang it. Couldn't even finish the race. Oh well. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, spotter. I can barely hear you, but you're still annoying me. Take a look at the couple of incidents that happened right at the beginning. I guess we're gonna beat the 11 and the 8, and I guess the 4 never showed up, so we'll get 20th after starting 22nd. Still somehow beat a couple people. Take a look at exactly what happened right at the start here, if I can. What happens here? The 11 just turns in on the 3. The 3 is on his inside, and I think the 3 was bouncing it off the Armco. Or maybe not, but the 11 was not giving him any room. And then that sends him, and I just have no idea that he's there. Like, I can't see him until I'm basically right in front of him. If you take a look here, like, this is what I see. No clue that he's sitting there. The spotter obviously is not ready to say anything about that. He's only ready to tell me that my water temp's going to get high when I bust the front end like that. A lot of people starting in the pits too is probably a smart idea, but really that was the only incident at the beginning. And then, holy cow. Oh, that's Colton. People behind him were not ready. And the 17 plows right into the back of the 18 there. Unfortunate. And I think he got hit by someone else. That was just bad timing for the 18. Little contact there. I think that was Billy. And here we come flying around. The 11's back out here. Oh no, are you kidding me? The 18... Instead of waiting for the 3 people at the back to go by him, he starts rolling across the track and causes another issue. He doesn't get all the way across the track, but he gets out there far enough where people have to slam on the brakes, and then that wrecks the 11 and the 22. So, bad luck for the 11, but he kind of wrecked himself at the beginning, I think. The 8 car, I guess, has too much brake bias in it, spins it to the left. Under braking, someone's blinking. Colton's going through the carousel here, and he's missing it and bouncing it off the wall. Might have hurt the right front. There's Billy going around him. If you go a little too fast through the carousel, you get punished pretty bad. 21 still blinking. 13. Hitting the inside wall there. But we didn't even do... Well, the 8 just blew up. I guess from his contact. We didn't even do 2 laps, and that's a full race for us, so that's interesting, huh? We were on track for a while. 21's gonna be blinking. Billy, is he gonna miss the carousel? He is, and straight up into the wall, same as Colton. I did that 2 or 3 times in practice. Ooh, the 11 or the 1 sliding all over the place. 6 car downshifted probably twice accidentally, and then that jumps it sideways. He hits the tire barrier. 12 is going a little bit too fast into the left-hander. He's going to grab the wall. 7's going to bounce it off the curb, and that's it. 21's going to blink. Well, he's going to drive off, I guess.
Sorry about that.
19's going to blink. What did I do? Is this me blowing up? Yeah, okay. I don't think I hit anything else, but I did drive off a couple times. That is hard impact for the 1 there. He is all over the place. 17 gonna hit that little piece of wall. This looks like a good battle right here for top 10. And this is live, so nothing else to look at. Go watch Colton's video for the rest of the incidents, I suppose. We are gonna end up finishing 20th. And we are number 20, so, I mean, what'd you expect? You expect me to be able to go full throttle for the whole time? No, I can't. I have to overheat. Oh, well, that's a fun little try. Fun to run these, especially at a track like this. Just something completely different. But, yeah, that happens sometimes.